as Dr. Anne Kagunda. I am used to calling myself Kagunda. Kagunda, you is a bit silent. Anne Kagunda, there are people counseling and consultancy. We founded it with him. He's a co-founder. The director is also a co-director of counseling in Kirinyaga County. I've done the work of counseling. I did masters in counseling. I opened a center back in 2000. And if you remember, if you are seated here properly, you know where you are, some of us, in the year 2000. I'm not wrong to say some people were in lower primary. Not a problem. Are you together? You know this, you're now in another session. Figures aside. Tell your neighbors, figures aside. Now we are in a different session. Are we together? If you miss this one, things will be difficult for the rest of the year. Because it is here now. It is here now that we must rejoice. If you don't, tomorrow is which day? I tell you, Tuesday or Wednesday, very early in the morning, you know when the door opens. The door of your bank, once it is fixed, open from there, all the way. My brother, you are clearing and forwarding issues, am I right? You even forget laughing. Because the kind of people, we are coming to that. Let me finish my introduction. Now look here. Anytime you hear somebody say, look here, that one tells you what? Look here. Look here is primarily a teacher. It's a teacher. You hear that statement often. Please bear with it. I'll keep on saying, look here. Because whether in primary or secondary school, as long as it is look here, you are a teacher. Am I right? Yes, thank you. Now, I was talking about the reason why I'm going back to 25 years and looking at all that, and the counseling center has been running from 2000, and that is where I've grown a lot of experience of dealing with the people, and I'm very, very grateful. I honor every one of us, and I honor the conveners of this meeting again. I say it again with emphasis. Can I go right now and let you know why we are here? The reason why we are here, I look at something that was posted in the wall about the life of a banker, which nobody has perhaps in the past really thought about it. And in that picture that Duku, or rather David, sent it to me, I looked at it and I said, yes, this is a banker. And it is one of the most interesting things. One of the things I saw in that thing is that in front of the banker, I don't know if it went through us or it was only me. It should have gone. It will go. In front here, there was a person. It was like a cartoon. It's the banker now. In front is a big smile, as big as from Mombasa to Kampala. A big smile. That's a typical banker. Every time everybody entering the bank, good morning, you know, with a banana smile. Tell your neighbor, is it a fake one? Good morning. Doesn't matter whether you left your home burning or not burning, but as long as you are in the vicinity of Equity Bank, there must be a smile. So the cartoon was like, the banker is smiling. And it is written there, big smile. A very big one, banana. You know banana style? You know banana style smiles? Yes, that one, you can see it. But behind the banker, amedungwa na visu vingi sana. Hapa juu, hata hajadungwa na kisu, amedungwa na shoka. It's a cartoon. Shoka. Written, look at me. Shoka, kwingine ni kisu kimemdunga. Na kingine kimetokea, kutoka upande huu kimetokea, huko nyuma kimetokea, hicho kimeandikwa disappointment. Kingine kimemdunga mguu, kimeitwa defaulters. You know, serious. It's a serious issue. This is a typical life of who? Can I hear? A current typical banker in Kenya. Not equity only. Am I right? Not equity. Then, ingine hapa imeitwa frustration, ingine imeitwa stress, ingine imeitwa bana. Kuna ingine ambao imempitia from behind, imeitwa bana. Exhaustion. Let me tell you, you enter the door very fresh in the morning, in the evening. Munavuruta miguu. Mukielekea wapi? Nyumbani. You've handled very many clients who have disappointed you. Look at me. Then kuna kisu ingine, hiyo kitu itaingia kwa wall. Kuna ingine imemdunga waist. Inaitwa confusion. Let me tell you. Confused members, confused clients. When you are giving them a loan, we were together. They even greeted you with both hands. The day you signed it, you know. When you finally signed the loan, let me tell you, they woke up. When they were leaving, you told them now, by tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock, the money will be in the account. I know you are supervisors or you are managers, but every one of you has gone through this path. Am I right? Some of you started with being a teller. Am I right? Lost a few coins, paid. Now let me tell you. Yeah, but it's a normal path of a typical bank. In Kenya, you lost a few. You didn't know how. I have a brother. They stood and they did this. They told you, thank you. You are the people we are looking for in Equity. Kutendawili. Kitendawili says. The day he started paying the loan, he never greeted you along the way. Munapitana tu anajifanya hakujui. Anakuja amekataa kulipa sura anayotoa. You don't believe he's still the same person. Then you wonder now, where have I gone wrong? There's nowhere you went wrong. It is simply the normal life of a banker. They smile to you as you are giving them. When they are paying and they have failed to pay, and you have cut off their shares, let me tell you, they will not be quick to look at you. Now let me tell you something else. Alafu kuna ingine hapa ni shoka ambayo imekata huyo banka. Juu kwa kichwa hajakatwa na kisu. Tell your neighbor ni shoka. Imepasua, hayo ikaitwa target. And please bear with me when you find me laughing. It's part of my talking, okay? Now, hapa, you see kisu? Ni nini? Ni shoka na imepasua kichwa. Imeitwa target. Then another one at the toes now, where you are walking. You cartoon imeweka, it is actually figures. You know when you deal with the figures, am I right? Look at me. Then the computer. You look at the computer, you think you are not seeing properly. Am I right? The eyes are already tired. You look at it like this and you are going home. You wonder whether you want anybody to talk to you. Now, allow me to let you know what the cartoon did not put across that I put. Also, what we call unwilling customers. Can you look at me? Unwilling what? Customers. People who come, they know what they want, but they are pretending they don't. You repeat it to them. Sign customer properly. And at the end of the day, Equity Bank requires you to attend him well. Look at me with a smile, but the heart is saying, I don't know whether you passed in mathematics or which school did you attend? Unwilling and very complicated. Look at me. Unwilling and complicated customers. I'm trying to look at your life from that perspective. I want to finish here now by letting you know the customers that came back to the bank after the corona period. Hey, they are not the same that went back for the lockdown. Before lockdown, they were paying. In the middle of lockdown, it was announced that banks should be considerate. Can you remember that time? Yeah. It was around May. When was it? Let me tell you, your work became terribly difficult. Because people now come saying, even the president did what? Alisema, you should be considerate. of the people who do not have the money. Now, if you do that, then you are moving towards a collapse of a bank. Am I right? It cannot work. Can you look at me? They came to me today. And at the end of the day, look at me. You are supposed to hit the target. You are supposed to perform. Give the result. Deliver result with no excuse. In the midst of all this. This is why I came. This is why I'm studying. And to finish it all, you wake up on Saturday and Sunday now you go to church. And when you enter the door of the church, you are written all over equity. People don't hear your name, John. They hear equity. So when you start to talk, even to greet people outside, they hear equity. And when they look at you, they think you have a lot of money. Look at it. So when you say you don't have money, you say things are difficult. Wanasemanga ni kulilisha unalilisha watu. Look at how mistaken you are. Misrepresented. But it's a very good idea. When they tell you you look money, can you look at me? You look like money. Don't negate. Say by the grace of God. Don't refuse it. Don't start giving excuses. You know, even us, we are human beings. We have budgets. We also go broke. By the way, the whole of your area, region, even where you stay in the estate, even your family members, they don't believe you can never be. Let me hear. You can never be. You say you are broke. They say he's joking. And there was that day. Can I finish? There was that day you received the letter of admission to Equity. Do you know what your family members concluded? There is a conclusion, but they never told you. They concluded from today henceforth, we are through with poverty. Money has found its way in our home. It is easy. You belong to every committee. They will put you in every committee, in the estate, in the church, in the community. You must be there. I have already done my work now. I have already dealt with the causes. Causes of stress. That is, I want to deal with the issue of stress management in the life of a banker. And I think I have dealt with the causes. But allow me to introduce it in a more technical word and say, what is stress? What when I talk stress? Stress. Can I request you to look here? To me, stress is any. I'm now on the topic. Now we are now done with introduction. Okay, prolonged introduction. Now we are on the topic. To me, stress. I'm dealing with stress management in the life of a banker, a current banker. To me, stress is any extra demand placed on the life of an individual. Note the word extra. I come up again. What I'm working with the definition that stress is any extra demand placed on the life of an individual. If ever are you writing or not writing, I would underline the word extra. Extra what? Can I hear? Extra what? Demand. Any extra demand. Remind yourself of writing skills. It is stress management. We are not defining the word stress. To me, it has very many other technical definitions, but I pick one. So it is what? Can I hear? I don't hear. 1, 2, 3. It is any placed on the life of an individual. To me, when you apply the word extra demand, can you look at it? Extra demand. Majority of you here, seated here, about from a very few, if any, you belong to the generation that did 844. And the generation of 844 did Kiswahili as a compulsory subject. We call you the generation ya vivumishi. Unakumbuka vivumishi na vihusishi. Are you there with me? Why are you laughing? Vivumishi. Nothing. Yes, look at the word extra. Extra demand is the word extra is a word that is telling us more know about a noun. It is the noun is demand. Am I right? The noun is, please bear with me, I keep on learning. To me, every moment is a period of learning. I learn, look at me. That word extra, you have underlined it, put an arrow downward. Put an arrow downward. And I'll give you what kind of extra demands are these. These are financial, psychological demand, there is physical demand, we can move very far, and even social. All that will come in between there on the extra demand. Can I add the word intellectual demand? Intellectual demand. Because when we talk about the life of a banker with the figures, we are talking more about the mathematics, arithmetic that we did. You continue with the arithmetic even now. Have you ever known that during our time we were looking for the value of x? Can you remember a teacher would enter mathematics and say, give me a number. You give him a number, you say x. So you do x plus y, blah, blah. Then they tell you, look for the value of x. Have you ever known the value of x has never been found? We looked for it, it is still being looked for. The value of x, and bankers are still working on the value of x because it is arithmetic. Now look here, I'm requesting you to note this, that even intellectual demand, and the reason why, my sister, look at me, the reason why you find your head aching often, especially here in front here, the reason why you feel like your head is aching has to do with the intellectual extra what? Demand that you must meet in your career. The extra intellectual demand. Those are the extra demand I'm talking about. I'm not talking about demand. Bear with me. I'm talking about extra. The extra demand placed upon an individual. It is what causes stress. Allow me to give you point number 2.